It is therefore not unreasonable to suppose that some portion of the neglect of science in England may be attributed to the system of education we pursue. A powerful attraction exists, therefore, to the promotion of a study and of duties of all others engrossing the time most completely, and which is less benefited than most others by any acquaintance with science. The accumulation of skill and science, which has been directed to diminish the difficulty of producing manufactured goods, has not been beneficial to that country alone in which it is concentrated. Distant kingdoms have participated in its advantages. A tool is usually more simple than a machine. It is generally used with the hand, whilst a machine is frequently moved by animal or steam power. The public character of every public servant is a legitimate subject of discussion, and his fitness or unfitness for office may be fairly canvassed by any person. Another mode of accumulating power arises from lifting a weight and then allowing it to fall. It will be readily admitted that a degree conferred by an university ought to be a pledge to the public that he who holds it possesses a certain quantity of knowledge. That science has long been neglected and declining in England is not an opinion originating with me, but is shared by many, and has been expressed by higher authority than mine. To those who have chosen the profession of medicine, a knowledge of chemistry, and of some branches of natural history, and, indeed, of several other departments of science, affords useful assistance. The fatigue produced on the muscles of the human frame does not altogether depend on the actual force employed in each effort, but partly on the frequency with which it is exerted. There are few circumstances which so strongly distinguish the philosopher as the calmness with which he can reply to criticisms he may think undeservedly severe. On 2 occasions I have been asked, "Pray, Mr. Babbage, if you put into the machine wrong figures, will the right answers come out?" I am not able rightly to apprehend the kind of confusion of ideas that could provoke such a question. At each increase of knowledge, as well as on the contrivance of every new tool, human labor becomes abridged. Errors using inadequate data are much less than those using no data at all. Perhaps it would be better for science that all criticism should be avowed. In mathematics we have long since drawn the rein and given over a hopeless race. The economy of human time is the next advantage of machinery and manufactures. The difference between a tool and a machine is not capable of very precise distinction, nor is it necessary, in a popular explanation of those terms, to limit very strictly their acceptation. Another mode of accumulating power arises from lifting a weight and then allowing it to fall.